Uh, as someone who has followed this heart-wrenching case closely, I find myself deeply moved by the enigma that is Brenda Bowman. Her steadfast loyalty to her husband, Dennis, despite the mounting evidence against him, paints a complex picture of a woman who prioritizes her marriage vows over her daughter's tragic fate. A side note, the murder case of Aundria M. Bowman, as presented in Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter, has generated numerous queries about those involved. One individual who stands out as a person of interest is Brenda Bowman, the adoptive mother of Aundria and wife of Dennis Bowman, who was convicted for Aundria's murder. Despite not being implicated in the Aundria Bowman murder case, Brenda appears hesitant to speak against her husband or listen to any evidence incriminating him in the documentary. In the initial investigation, she refuses to believe Dennis is capable of hurting Aundria, yet when asked about his previous rape cases, she says, by focusing on such moments, delves into more than just tragic disappearances. It dives deep into complex family relationships that cross any lengths to protect each other. Then people attention. And the complex is a native. Brenda Bowman is still married to Dennis Bowman and lives in Michigan today. And prior to discovering the truth, Brenda assumed Aundria had fled. The details of how her relationship with Dennis changed following this revelation are uncertain, but it's known she resides alone in Michigan and is still married to Dennis. When questioned about Dennis potentially killing their adopted daughter, she expresses a lingering hope, saying, there's always a glimmer of hope. There's always a glimmer of hope that Aundria might be alive. In the discussion about Brenda's role, her failure to act on Aundria's accusations against her father has become a significant topic. However, it should be noted that this doesn't necessarily mean Brenda is legally neglectful or compliant, but could potentially indicate a form of denial or self-deception instead, as Mark Pierce, CEO of Wyoming Trust and LLC attorney, suggested in an article by DeSherto. Brenda Bowman declined to be involved in Netflix's Into the Fire documentary. In the ending of the documentary Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter, it was disclosed that Brenda chose not to collaborate with the Netflix production, turning down an invitation for an interview. And this decision means that Brenda has chosen to keep her distance from discussions about the subject matter. As a result, the filmmakers had to depend on previously recorded conversations and police videos to portray Brenda's viewpoint, although many aspects of it remained incompletely depicted. And the absence of Brenda in the project creates a significant void that cannot be easily filled, leaving much of her unique perspective open to conjecture